Welcome to Gardens System Guide. In this video we'll show you how to build a new document, both data structure and an interface, in the integrated gRPC environment. So here we have open data schema tree, which is a list of all the tables that we have in the system, but it is in a schema, in a tree version, so we can connect to certain table other tables. So now we can create ds my document and the other ds my doc list, doc line. So we have list of documents and list of items added to that document. So now we can add new fields with different types, and by clicking on assist button we open custom types windows. I will talk about it more. Right now we chose code 30 and desk will have its own custom type, which just formats a string in a certain way. So we have two fields. Another field will be ID customer, and this is another type of custom type that connects to other table, in this case to customer table. So we just to have choose proper custom type. The other one will be doc date, which is a date type, and the next one would be amount, which is just simply decimal. We have decimal, we have integer, and lines will be type record. So here in ds name we have to choose our doc line, and that's how we are creating our data schema tree. So now we have one ds my document and connected to it table lines. So now we can add fields to lines, simply item, another field connected to other field in other table. So here we have id item connected to a dictionary of items, quantity, price, amount, and description. So now we can save that data schema tree, which will update this structure to SQL, and we have ready data schema tree. And now we can open a window to edit. So this is our editable window. Simply by dragging and dropping we will add this ds to the window, and from the list of window fields we can add new editable fields to the window itself. So here we added new fields from my document. Here if I drag the whole table, automatically system will create grid, and we can add to grid new fields. So here we have our document, we have a header which is amount, description, date, ID and customer number, and we have a list of items. Now we can create some order. We can, in properties on the right, we can change certain size of fields. We can prescribe labels, and here we can provide order to the window. So here it is, editable document, and here this is our custom typed field which is connected to customer dictionary, and here is our list of items. Item also is connected to another table, to item table. So this is how we can prepare our document. So now let's try to prepare more structure window using template. So from the list of objects we can open our template, and again we can add our document DS to the window, and from the list in the window add both grids or editable fields to different sides of the window. Those two blue rectangles are autogroup, and system will automatically change size of the field in accordance to set proportions, all the fields that are added to the autogroup. So here we have grid when we are adding fields to the grid, and here are fields added to the autogroup. We have two autogroups, so one on the left, one on the right, and grid with lines on the bottom of the window. Okay, and here, as you can see, if we change size of that window, the fields will change at the same proportion. Okay, now let's switch sides of the document list and see it on the left side of the window. So here we have all of the documents, and on the right we have details and list of items of the document. In the bottom part of our window we have buttons, and here if we click we can set properties to our button. So in label we can add how the button should be labeled. Here we can choose translated label, and we can add a specific icon to that function. So now we have functions with an icon. And here we have sums, which is a property of a grid. So we can show sums of decimal fields, and we can choose which fields should show summarization and which shouldn't. So here we have sum of amount, that of quantity, and price is not summarized. So here we can add a new document, set customer from the list of customers, set item from the list of items, and finally we can save our window as a new object. So we can save window as my document window.